Hey guys, so I'm gonna continue with the subjects I've been talking about the last few videos, because it all connects perfectly. 612, Jupiter, and then that led to me talking about pi after Cody posted that flawless decode with Steph Curry and the Olympics, and then I found the connection with life of pi and how it all connects with like me and my dad. And again, this is God's work. I'm showing how God has been working in my life, what He's revealed to me, and how just how cool it is, like the things that He's put in place for me to find out. And I'm gonna start with a Bible verse. I'm gonna start doing that for all of my videos, because that is what I am trying to show, that this is God. And like I'm not trying to take anyone away from the Bible. I'm basing everything off the Bible. Okay, so Isaiah 45:7. Isaiah 45:7. I form light, I create darkness. I make peace, I create evil. I, the Lord God, does all these things. This verse was really relevant. It's part of my weekend, and it actually ties into what I'm gonna share right now. I didn't find out until this morning how it connected to what I was gonna share, and I was like, more confirmation. So I want to thank God first and foremost before I start. Thank you for showing me like what you've shown me, and just thank you for helping me to have unshakable faith in you and what you are doing for me. So onto the decode. Okay, remember we'll recap very briefly. October 2nd, from that day, I made 5 videos about Jupiter and 612, cancer, my dad dying from cancer, me. And then I made one video on August 12th that was just about cancer, 69, and how my dad's death date was encoded into my name all along. And then Cody on August 14th made it's just the perfect timing, perfect decode about like I said, the pi, Steph Curry, the Olympics. And I connected how it was exactly 612 weeks after life of pi. So that really like confirmed just everything I was finding about 612 leading up to that exact moment. So now we're gonna look at pi. Pi equals 69. And 69, like the astrological symbol of Cancer. And also the Masonic arch. The capstone is the 69. the cancer symbol, and keep that in mind. That's going to be important for the end. So remember that the score of the game where Steph Curry helped his team win the gold medal, the score was 98-87, and then from 9/8/87 to my birth, that was exactly 49 months. And that it just ties in perfectly because the 49th prime number is 227. 22 divided by 7 is pi. Look back at the 49, and now we're gonna talk about that show again, Lodge 49, that I've talked about a bunch of times. That like totally about me and my dad. And again, this is the show Casey Jones shared with me. So if you haven't seen those videos I made, it's about a guy named Sean Dudley. My name is Sean. We have the same initials, SD, and it's about him coping with the loss of his dad, and he joins a Masonic lodge. I haven't joined a Masonic lodge, but yeah, like all the stuff with me losing my dad, and I mean, I don't know exactly if some of the people that have been, like, anyone out there that is subscribed to me, is if they are part of a lodge or not. Like, I don't know. It wouldn't really matter to me if they were. So we're gonna look at the number 69 again in terms of the actor who plays Sean in the show, Wyatt Russell. His birthday was July 10th, 1986. So if you go from his birth, if you go forward 6,900,000 minutes, you land on the day that my dad died from cancer. And it's interesting because if you go from the start of that day, midnight, and then if you go forward 6,900,000 minutes, you would land at 4:00 p.m. the day that my dad died. Think about everything we've been talking about with Steph Curry. Cody mentioned that Steph Curry, he wore number 4. And Cancer is the 4th zodiac sign. Jupiter, I've been talking about Jupiter, is a 4x4 grid. So everything's it's all so perfect. So again, pi equals 69. What's interesting is when you write out 69, that equals 49. And the 49th composite number is 69. So we're gonna look at Wyatt Russell's birth again. And if you go to that date that I mentioned where it was 49 months before my birth, and it matches the score of the game, the USA basketball team winning the finals, 98-87. So if you go from Wyatt Russell's birth to 9/8/87, it's 612,000 minutes. 612,000 minutes. Just like Jupiter equals 612, Zeus in Greek isosophy equals 612. I made like 6 videos about 612 in the beginning of August, like, and I made videos about Wyatt Russell in June, or at Lodge 49 at least. But it's you guys. I know you guys know how perfect it is. So, now we're gonna, I mentioned that the Life of Pi, that released 612 weeks exactly before August 14th, which that was the day that Cody made posted the decode, and that was the day that was 1,618 days after Rona was declared a pandemic, and the day that they announced monkeypox was an outbreak. So August 14th. So remember I was talking about Life of Pi, how that was so connected to everything that Cody was finding about the Olympics. And well, if you go from Wyatt Russell's birth to Life of Pi, it's 1,376 weeks exactly on the nose, and my dad's name, Ricardo Desad, equals 1376. So now going from Wyatt Russell's birth to the game where the United States won the gold medal, August 10th. That was exactly 457 months. Just like Isaiah 45:7. I form light, I create darkness, I make peace, I create evil. I, the Lord God, does all these things. That's my God. That's my God right there. And it's, I guess, the way that it kind of ties into, like, I guess the timing of everything with my weekend and stuff. I was basically being challenged on how these things I've been putting together are from God. And like, I know you guys, if you guys have been keeping up with me, the biggest things were the earthquakes. And the thing with my dad, he got cancer because he smoked cigarettes. So I know you guys can see where I'm going with that. Think about that verse and look at this. All back to the 69. You see how that all ties in? Just yeah, it's just kind of perfect. I mean, it's perfect, because it's God's work, and He works in mysterious ways. But I'm just in awe of everything that He does. And yeah, I'll review my community real quick, so just to make this all stand out even more. So like 9/8/87 we just looked at, and that was 49 months before I was born. It was also 213 weeks exactly. The 213th prime is 1303. And the United States team, they won the finals exactly 1303 weeks after my dad died from cancer. Steph Curry was born 1303 days before me. And thanks to Cody pointed this out. The August 14th, the day that they announced the monkeypox, and when the code was posted, which was 612 weeks after Life of Pi. That was 213 days before Pi Day, the Pi Day eclipse coming up in 2025. And again, the 213th prime is 1303. And my dad died 13 years, 3 months before the release of the movie Life of Pi. And he died 751 days before the release of the publishing of the book Life of Pi, and 751 is 133rd prime. And that was the same day of 9/11, when the Life of Pi was published. Oh, and then C Rona V, it equals 1303. Just to tie in the thing with the connection with the monkeypox and that day. All right, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I also want to say sorry just for, I know the last few videos I was the way I've been speaking is not I'm not showing a lot of grace, and I haven't been just, I don't know, just really too emotional, and I'm trying to control that more, because I am really trying to focus on bearing good fruit, and I don't think that bears good fruit, so there would be no